coming up right now. Oh my God, it's the debut performance of another duo. They are comprised of Diana Brown and Michael Davenport. Yes! So many names. And to make it simple for me, they named themselves Davenport and Brown!
Hey, Michael! Please give this gentleman some love. Michael Davenport!
And give this lovely lady, Diana Brown, some love.
Yes, together, clearly, we are Davenport and Brown. Yep, and what we need from you to get started, I'm just savoring our names for a moment. Looks like a law firm or something. To get started, though, we do need two things from you, and I'll kick us off with the first one. We need the name of a fictitious small town.
Pennyville.
I heard Pennyville. Thank you.
Pennyville.
Pennyville.
All right. And I'd like a suggestion of what is Pennyville known for? Their quarters.
Pancakes.
Ooh.
I'm torn. Kind of like taffy.
All right, Taffy.
Taffy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So now, set in the town of Pennyville, we're going to present for you a one-act play.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lord Herschel Markey, you think after all these years you'd be good and sick of that taffy?
Oh, Miranda, it is so good though. Oh my God.
It is the best mouthpiece.
It gets stuck in my teeth and I love it.
You know, a good piece of taffy has to get stuck in your teeth, though it's not a good piece of taffy.
No, it's
We're lucky to be here to that good Gulf water.
That's right. That's right. You gotta get the salt from the water.
Well, that's where the salt comes from.
Oh, it sure does.
And a little bit of shrimp. They're not cleaning the traps too well, are
No,
they?
they're not. No, they're not. No, mine's a bit chunky.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm throwing a bit of this in my pocket. I suppose we could, well,
Tail. Shrimp tail.
I think we're on to something here.
Yeah.
I think Pennyville might have the world's first seafood taffy. Well, they're doing all kinds of crazy things with food now.
Yeah.
I mean, all those gastronomicons and gastropubs. And for a while, I just thought it was a place where people who had intestinal difficulties went.
Where do they go?
I don't think they go out.
That's right.
But that's sad, isn't
It
it?
is sad.
They should be able to have a place to go out and eat dinner and deal with their intestinal difficulties simultaneously. I'm not suggesting we open that place.
Okay.
I think we're on to enough with seafood taffy.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
I'll take one more piece and if I don't get a tail.
No.
You know, here's what I get tail.
You've been hearing some news?
Well, my town is known for two things, taffy and gossip.
Well, then do tell.
Well, that girl you were pretty sweet on went on off to California. What good can come of that kind of thing?
No, I mean, she's chasing dreams, you know. That's the thing.
Chasing, not necessarily catching. But Herschel, you were one of her dreams once. Is that the sheriff's car? It's the strangest new siren that you installed. But yeah,
We're being surveilled. Yeah.
I feel right important to be surveilled.
We're up to criminal activity.
That's right, we eat taffy with shrimp in it.
That's right. Now, well, I suppose I'm on the market, is what you're saying. Is that what the people are talking about? I'm on the market.
I wouldn't even say you were on the market, I'd go a step further.
How much would I go by the pound? Is all I want to know.
Oh, I like how you think. Well, I think you might be the candy she's looking for.
Who is this she's?
Girl that you used to date for a while went on off to California coming back.
Oh, she's coming back, what?
Well, I got distracted by the sheriff's siren and never completed my thought.
Well, no, I understand that, but on this side, she hasn't called me, nothing. Not since she left.
Well, in Pennyville, you know, the women folk are a little old fashioned. She's probably expecting you to pay her a call when she shows on up. Unless she's got some fancy California husband to know. Or a wife with progressive here. Or someone.
Well,
We still don't have a Starbucks though.
we don't need a Starbucks when we're trying to push our tacky.
Well, unless we start making coffee taffy, I want a Starbucks.
We can make some coffee tacky.
I want a Starbucks.
Okay, fine.
Diner closes at 3 p.m. and then where's one go if they want a robust brew?
Okay, shoot, I know the diner is always serving coffee 24/7.
Well, they close at 3 and don't open again until 5, and that's a window where I need caffeine.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Just get on board. I really want that
All right,
Starbucks.
fine. We'll get a Starbucks in here.
Let me have one more piece of
All right, of course, all right.
I got a book.
Hi, Herschel. Mama says I can play outside now because it's staying light longer.
Hey, Dorothy, all right.
Call me Dot. I don't like my full name.
No? All right, Dot.
I can walk on the curb without falling off at least 3 paces.
All right, I'll give you room, all right.
Then I usually fall right over.
All right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
whoa.
watch yourself. Don't go fall.
Hey, what's it like, Herschel, being all grown up?
It's fine. It's a lot of responsibility, and I'm tired. All the time. I'm tired. All the
Boy,
time.
that don't sound like no fun at all.
Well, it's fun sometimes. I can't say it's not fun at all. It's a different kind of fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit out here on Mr. Haney's tree and let you tell me all about the kind of adult fun you have.
Well, I don't know if I should be telling you about the adult fun I have. Don?
Oh, I ain't gonna tell no one. I'm only 6 years
Oh,
old.
I understand.
Nobody listens to nothing I say, but I got ideas.
You have ideas. I know
I
you're a
sure
smart
do.
one.
You think so?
Oh, I know you are. You're bright.
I am. I'm bright as a button, my daddy says. My mama says I'm as spoiled as a rotten apple, but I'm bright as a button, daddy says.
Well, your mama wouldn't be talking that way if she weren't frightened by your intelligence. Yeah? That's true. It's
My
true.
mama's scared of me.
Well, I wouldn't so much say that she's scared of you, she's scared for you. Well, no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It kind of goes hand in hand because there's be times that you do stuff that your mom won't be scared of you.
My grandma says I'm too smart for my own good.
There you go. Right. Yeah, that's true.
I just think that she's sweet.
Well, I mean, just last week.
You were gonna say I'm right. I could hear it in your tone.
Well, I mean, last week you took the car out for a spin, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did. I got all the way down to Decatur Road before somebody came and got me.
I heard the sheriff got you.
Yeah, with that new siren it is.
Yeah. Is that what made you stop, or would you run out of gas?
Yes.
Ran out of gas.
Yes.
So, being an adult is about checking the gas gauge all the time and having the money to keep it full. That's what being an adult is.
Well, I get an allowance.
Well, you might want to save some of that allowance so you can keep the gas tank full. That's another thing. You want to save your money.
Herschel, you saved your money?
No.
This is one of those do as I say, not as I do situations.
Well, yeah, it is. I advise you, given the mistakes I've made up to this point, that you might do better than me.
Herschel, you tell me about some of the mistakes you made, and I'll tell you about some of the mistakes I made, and we can compare.
Well, okay, part of the mistakes I've made does have to do with contraception, but I don't know if you're old enough. I mean, it might be a good thing for you to know a little something about at some point, but you're 6. You're too young.
Contraception.
Yeah.
Now, is that when your TV doesn't get the channel you're trying to get? Or is that when you're blessed, when you go into the church and have the,
Well,
and how, oh, I know what it is.
your daddy's a pastor, and you can't tell me your daddy don't know Latin.
Well, he's not a Catholic priest, so he don't know much Latin.
Oh, okay.
But Father Ankley he comes to dinner sometime and they debate the virtues of Catholicism versus Christianity.
Have you heard of procreation?
Yeah, of course I heard of procreation.
All right. Do you understand the difference between pro and con?
Con creation?
No.
That sounds like you're going to cement something together with con creation.
What I'm saying is, if there's some sort of subject or thing that's happening, incident or something, and I'm pro this thing, what do you think that means? I'm pro the thing that's happening.
That means you're really good at it. And that's why you need contraception.
There are a few women in town that would agree with you, but
Daddy's right, I am bright as a button.
yeah. I am wondering whether I should be a daddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all got a choice. I just thought it was thrust upon you by the woman that you happen to be walking out with.
Well, okay. You're bringing up actually a fair point about.
This is the best conversation I ever had with an adult.
So the woman I've been seeing, she's with child.
There's a lot of people in this town with children, even if they don't like them.
Well, with child is she's carrying an.
You mean she's knocked up?
Okay. Is that right? You're all right with that?
Well, it's what my daddy says.
The pastor says knocked up.
Not from the pulpit, but as soon as he comes on down, believe me, he's got ideas about it. I heard him standing right by the front door as we're greeting people as they're leaving the church, and he leans over to my mama and he says, well, guess what? The Henderson girl is knocked up. At first I thought he was talking about her niece.
Actually, Elise Henderson's who I'm talking about.
She's carrying your baby.
Well, at this point, it's debatable whether what's in her womb is actually a baby yet, but
Well, what is it, a duck?
No, an embryo. It's a bunch of cells. Cells.
All the thing I know about sales is my uncle, he's locked up in one.
Well, I feel like your uncle, kind of, because I'm contemplating whether I should be a father. I don't know if I have the choice in the matter, because Elise may choose to.
I don't want to cast aspersions.
Huh?
That's what my mama says. Just before she says something unkind about somebody.
You're learning a lot of wrong lessons from your mom.
Well, she does say I'm too smart for my own good. So maybe she's wrong, because I shouldn't be learning these lessons, but learning them I am. And she says,
Castaway.
well, she says that girl you're talking about has laid with more people than, Lord, I don't know, a Holiday Inn, so.
people lay in a holiday inn for one.
Well, see, I can learn something from you today.
All right. And
Oh, I see what I did there.
Point of fact, our blessing may have happened at the Holiday Inn on Blueberry Highway.
Blueberry.
Could have been.
I do love to go pick berries out there.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, anyways, so I wonder about my worth and my responsibility to be a father. But
Well, you already had a better conversation with me than I ever had with any other adult, so I think you'd be a right swell daddy. In fact, if I get sick of mom, can I emancipate myself and come stay with you?
You say emancipate?
Yes. I have a cousin who got emancipated because her parents are, to quote my father, no good and worthless. No, I'm sorry, I misquoted him. No count and worthless.
No count.
No count.
No count.
They're no count.
No count.
They're plumb done been called no count. That's how he put it.
Wow. So like
My mother was
they're like
referring-
non-persons.
Well, no, they're persons. They occupy space.
That would count.
They suck air, but beyond those things, they don't count for much. is what he said.
They don't count for much. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They don't count. All right. Wow.
So, since her parents were no count, she had to get emancipated. It was either that or go into some horrible foster situation.
Right.
You know what those are like. They just want the money for Pall Mall cigarettes.
Yeah. So, Dot, since you're a woman,
Yeah, I am.
well, you're a child, but you will be a woman one day.
Sometimes Mama says I'm nothing but a little green-eyed monster, but that's on her dark day.
So, what I have to say to you is that one day you should know that how you are in your body, how you feel, you have a right to decisions you're making in your body. So at least, even though I'm considering whether I'm worthy of being a father or not, at least may choose to terminate her pregnancy.
Go Mershon. Which way?
I'm gonna have to take this apart and put it back together again, like Mr. Baby does with his radio every
Yeah.
Thursday.
And the conception that is in part why I'm in this conundrum. And so
I love that word conundrum.
So was it a mistake or was it a blessing?
Did you have a good time?
Oh, I had a good time.
Well, at least you have that.
Yeah.
I think any child that's part of you would be a blessing to this town.
Well, that's nice. Well, that's something I'll take to heart. Thank you.
But I'd be concerned about whether or not that baby's even yours.
You don't.
I'm just saying.
You don't know a piece like that.
Oh, everybody in this town knows the least.
Oh, come
At
on.
least the men do. I'm gonna walk the curb on home.
Okay.
But Herschel, I sure enjoyed our conversation.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I like the idea that I can do whatever the heck I want with my body.
When you get to a certain age.
You mean up until then, other people can say what happens to my body?
Well, I mean, not exactly. Not exactly. You definitely have agency, but your parents.
Agency?
But your parents do have. They have some say, I think.
Does that mean there's paperwork involved if I have agency?
So you don't have an agent. You don't have an agent.
That's what that girl who went off to California supposedly got. An agent.
Yeah. She.
Whoa, I fell off the curb. Hadn't happened yet today.
Well, that's good.
Happened last Tuesday though.
Yeah.
That's why I got this skid up mark and this kind of funny scratchy place here on the face.
Well, that's quite a gash.
Well, I am an aerial artist in the making. And sometimes you have to like eat a little asphalt.
You're tough.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Yes, see you later.
Oh, and don't forget to ask if that baby's yours.
Hey, Herschel. Do me a favor, will you?
Yeah, you're over one.
Well, I gotta see what I got here. Let me count. Let me get under the street light. I got $2.76, 79 cents.
So, yeah.
You go in the Quickie Mart,
Yeah,
put
yeah.
what's needed with that, get me a 6-pack of something cold and cheap.
That's good. That's what you want, huh?
No, I want something delicious and expensive, but I got $2.75, so.
Well, what do you want?
Yeah. I would like,
Yeah.
I'd like a little nugget of whiskey, a half pint. And,
Yeah, what kind of
oh, I love me some Four Roses, but I'll settle for Old Crow.
Okay.
And I'd like, Lord, let's see.
Well, you gonna get something to eat with that?
Oh, I ain't eating it today.
Well, you go ahead and get whatever you want.
Oh, I like those chicken salad sandwiches they have in the cooler. Get me one of those.
Yeah. All right.
Wife kicked me out again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think I should give you some whiskey?
Well, damage is done.
Okay. You know where you're sleeping tonight?
This parking lot looks a lot like the Ritz-Carlton to me.
All right. Okay. All right.
Hey, before you go in that store,
Uh,
I'm gonna talk to you.
you want to talk to me?
Yeah, 'cause I better stay sitting. Because everything's a little spinny right now.
All right. Yeah, okay, all right.
My niece is, I hear tell my niece has been with you.
Yeah, she's good.
Now, I ain't one to tell anybody how they ought to be living their life, but,
You talking to me, or are you talking about how she should have chosen different?
yes,
How
and
she should have
yes.
chosen different?
Yes, and
Really?
yes.
Really? Okay.
Here's why.
And you want me to? You're asking me to go in there?
She's a
and
passel of trouble and you're a nice boy.
Oh, okay, that's very good. Okay.
I love my niece. She and I come from very similar cloth. But, I ain't so sure that baby.
Okay.
I ain't saying that to be mean to her. And I don't mean to disillusion you. When she came over the house last week, she said, Uncle, I got a hell of a quandary. I said, girl, what you been doing? And she done told me. And,
Well, she told you about me.
she told me she really likes you.
Okay, then. Well, then. Are you saying that we should go to Morning College and get a paternity test?
I don't know no more.
It's a television show years back that had a lot of paternity tests. I don't even know if I could get on.
Entertainment is a funny thing.
It is. It is a funny thing, yeah.
I mean, why would people want to watch a bunch of people wonder whether or not, oh, I'm starting to see the I bet there's a lot of funny screaming and hair pulling that goes along with all of that.
Yeah.
Herschel, you're a good boy. She confided in me that she's not sure.
Okay. Hey.
Now, I I'd be okay with it.
Your niece was, I know she's experienced.
But she's a good person.
Right. She's experienced. So, like, as far as this whole thing, we can talk it out.
You mean you
Huh?
look after that child even if it ain't your own?
Look, you want to talk it out? I don't know. I can talk to her about it.
No, you look me in the eyes, man to man, and you tell me right here and now, you look after that baby even if it ain't yours, and you will have my blessing.
Okay, look, I can say that I may have the stuff in me to do so.
Are you equivocating?
I'm just saying that.
You're surprised I know that word, aren't you?
You're verbose.
I'm just thinking it, I'm surprised.
You're a bit drunk. Other than that, that's what's shocking to me. But
I am very drunk.
You're verbose. But
I could have been a lawyer.
I believe that. Sure.
I vowed for law school, but.
Oh, you have to take care of your mom. I remember that. We all know that. I think you made the right choice. I know it's hard, but
I'd do it again, except for,
Oh, I'd expect nothing less from someone who's telling you that you're staying with a woman and a child without having some sort of conversation with them first.
when you put it like that, I'm wondering about my ideas here, but she needs somebody, see. I don't know what's gonna happen to her without somebody in her life who's stable. I can't be that for her.
Okay.
And her mama and daddy, they're too strict. That's why she's like she is. You're good, you question things, like God, which pastors ain't not too fond of, but you can go over the next town to get married. You know what? I'm gonna head on home and sleep on the porch.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't think I need to drink no more. You bought me so much in that Quickie Mart, you tell you what, you keep that as a tip. Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, Harold. You can make it home alone, huh?
I think I can.
All right.
Oh, by the way,
But
you're a good man.
uh-oh.
Herschel? You tell you've been talking to everybody in this town. See, you, I guess, no.
They have some questions, sure.
Herschel, I'm sorry. We got in an argument. Next day, I wanted to make you mad. All I did was make myself really sad. But I don't know whose it is.
Okay.
I want to hold you down if it's not. And even if it is, I want to hold you down. Just getting married just because of a baby ain't good for nobody. I ain't let you say 2 words.
Well, I'm opposed to you.
Well, that's just a formality. Oh, come on, you're the nicest boy in town. Don't tell me you wouldn't marry me if that was the necessary thing.
Is that how it goes in romance novels? I really don't.
Yeah, see, well, that and Cinderella. I mean, we have a lot of unrealistic expectations inculcated into us from birth as women.
Okay, well.
Not to mention the entire Hallmark channel.
Sure.
Oh, come on, you watch those movies at Christmas time like everybody else does.
Well, they're good movies. Why wouldn't I? I like to cry.
Just get rid of the commercials. It's always like something beautiful's happening on that movie when life is like a fucking snow globe and then they turn to a commercial with something like Ozempic and it's just very right in the middle of a brownie too. Do you want to be a daddy?
Daddy?
Well, that's what I was thinking, yeah. That's what I was thinking, that's
You
how.
want to come a little closer?
Okay, all right, fine, yeah.
I mean, I ain't asking to, get busy right here on the sidewalk. You're just hovering over there in the shadow.
You're saying it's not mine, so I don't even know.
I don't know.
I understand. I understand how sex works.
Yes, you do. I have no questions about that. After you taught me to say it too. If it's not yours, people in this town are just gonna talk and talk and talk forever. Can you put up with that?
Are you saying the child's not gonna look anything like me or you or something? Is that
No,
how
what-
to ask questions and what?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to live under the aegis of gossip for
Do
the,
you want to, oh, okay. Okay.
we can leave.
If you wanna move, we can move.
Well, there's that girl's coming back to town you used to date from California. If she can do it, we can do it.
Yeah? Or you want to move to California?
No. Nothing but fruits and nuts out there. And I don't mean homosexualized, mean people who are like hoodlums.
No, I get it.
My best friend's homosexual.
Alternative lifestyle, holistic living.
It's the kale I can't abide. And kombucha. It's got a live culture just sitting in the bottom of that glass.
Well, you might wanna eat some kale now that you're pregnant.
Any vegetable that requires a massage is more than I have time for.
Okay. Okay. Just-
If you can say okay to my snide comments about kale, are you saying okay to me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.